Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cropper here. I was in Pyrrho's room and it got sniped. So we're going to try this and we're just going to see. I've invited a few people and they can invite more. Let's see. And the sniping thing, can somebody just please call Google and just tell them that the sniping thing's becoming a bit of a problem? Because it is a bit of a problem, because what do? I guess what you do is you only allow really close people in, but should they be able to snipe or cut out or, eject the person who started the damn thing? So now I actually didn't mean to press go live immediately, but what the hell. So now I'm live. I don't really have anything. Maybe I'll do some poetry while my daughter and I were reading Robert Frost, and she very much liked a poem that we read, but we didn't read it too many times, once or twice through, and then she read it, and then a week or two later I just mentioned a couple lines from it, and she was able to recall the first of the two stanzas. And she's getting quite good at this poetry, something that I encourage her to do and we practice. But she was doing her best to remember it. It's a short poem. It's the way that a crow shook down on me, the dust of snow from a hemlock tree, has given my heart a change of mood, and saved some part of a day I had rued. So she was able to remember much more of that than I might have expected her to. She has this weird thing where she enjoys the poetry thing as soon as we start doing it or something. But talking about it abstractly, very annoying. So saying poetry, actually doing poetry, she likes. Talking about it, mentioning it, saying, shall we do it? What shall we do? No good. Just start reciting a poem. I tried to show her the book when we were trying to do the other poem, and to let her know what the upcoming words were, and she shaded the book from, she went like that and didn't want to see what the book said, because she wanted to try to remember it on her own. She did need the book for the second stanza. It's really fun to do poetry. Do poetry with your students, your children. Do what you can to encourage them to memorize things. Not just short ones, long ones too. She's memorized almost completely Stopping by Woods. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. You will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sound's the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Very good poem. Described once as sing-songy by a professor of mine. I take great exception to that description. But my daughter really loves the poem and lots of other Robert Frost. He's really great. Take it for a spin. Try Robert Frost out. He's good stuff. Right, just trying to get posted here on YouTube. Don't know if anyone's going to show up for this. Pyrrho's Hangout had been going for 6.5 hours, so I just felt bad that, and maybe he's starting another room. He probably is. Maybe I should look for, maybe this is post sniping. He did invite me to a new one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry if you're watching and watch this. I'm going to go back into his room because he started another one.